Hey guys, Low Flow here. It's been a minute since I've posted, and I should have thought this through. I never think things through before I hit the camera. I just turn it on and start speaking. But this footage was recorded in January 28th.
Actually, I don't actually know when this was recorded. OneDrive says it was January, but then Dry mentions his breakup, and I know for a fact that I ended my relationship in February. So the dates definitely got lost in translation. But yeah.
You could probably tell because the difference in hair, the haircuts and shit like that. And this was after I had an epiphany of that I didn't hate myself anymore, but I was tolerating my existence. And I thought I would go more into depth in that and maybe help others explore that possibility in themselves. So originally this wasn't going to be the video uploaded or edited. I was going to upload my documentation of sobriety because believe it or not, I have been, let me check, 18 days sober. Sorry, 18 days sober. So I've documented some of that process, and it's taken me so much longer to edit than I thought it would. So I figured to hold you guys over, I'd edit something that I already recorded, which is much easier to edit. That way I can still be somewhat consistent while I'm working on a better, not better, a bigger video. So yeah, if there's any change in my voice, because I still have a cold, unfortunately. If you see that little, it's not even coming up on the camera, but I have vapor rub like right here on my face. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Seriously, please feel free to talk about how you feel in the comments. Let me know if you felt similar in this way. Let me know if I possibly opened your mind as well. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Seriously. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought I'd record something, at least let you know what's going on the other side. Peace. Alright guys, so no rips in this video. Just some short, sweet little rant slash, I don't know. Let's just say I've been doing this YouTube thing for a long time. I know I say that all the time, but I just really want people to know, like, there's a lot of people following the same dream, and and a lot of those people that follow the same dream have been doing it a long time, and they just still haven't made anything of themselves yet. Now, me personally, this has never been a thing where I've been doing it and I want it to be something. I mean, it happened when I was younger, but then I realized I wanted to be an actor, and I quickly decided that I didn't want to really be a YouTuber, but instead I wanted to use this platform to maybe get my name out there and then see what happens. But that's really beside the point. I'm mentioning YouTube because I'm realizing the growth of smaller channels on my recommendations. Something I wish really happened back in the day when I was posting, because it would have really helped with my traffic on my channel. But I'm glad to see these faces grow as well. And most of these faces are around my age. I'm noticing people who grew up around the same time as me, who's my age, are doing the YouTube thing. They just weren't doing it around the same time as me, but they're doing it now. And we're all struggling with the same fucking issues. And I don't mean to curse, and I don't mean to generalize all of our problems, because we all have different experiences, but I'm saying most of us have these things and these same thoughts patterns, and we're all trying to break out of it. A lot of us are posting, and we're all connecting to these circles that relate to us. And I guess I feel like now is a better time than ever to get back into YouTube, especially while YouTube is starting to promote these smaller channels. And the reason why I am recording is because for a long time I've always known I hated, before I was sent away, before the stress video, I thought my thought pattern was normal. I thought hating yourself was normal. Why? I don't know. I was a kid. You don't really know. When you only have one perspective your whole life, you kind of think that perspective is the correct perspective. And if you think about it, yeah, it makes you irrational, but that's what it is. And for a long time, I hated myself and thought I was a bad person. So fast forward to now, I get sent away. I learn how to cope. I learn what I have. I'm diagnosed, whatever. And present day, I'm going through a breakup right now, yada yada. And I learned something. Well, I think I said this in another video that's probably out. I don't know. I plan on releasing these, but I don't know when. But I learned that even though I don't hate myself as much as I did, because I used to really dog the shit out of myself. You guys have no idea. Like, and I mean, every second of the day, there was a bad thought about myself. I really wish I could put that into words for other people. But I learned that I kept telling myself I didn't hate myself, and I don't hate myself. Look, you see that? You guys don't feel what I feel, but when I say I don't hate myself, I get this weird feeling in my heart. Like this feeling that's telling me I'm almost lying. So it's not like I hate myself, but I'm learning that I tolerate myself. Not only that, but I'm learning that as much as I tolerate myself, I still enjoy being alone. And it's weird because I enjoy who I become when I'm around people. And I don't mean strangers, I don't mean customers, guests, I mean around friends of friends. I mean like around a chill circle with people who have my vibe or share the same similar vibes as me. And as much as I love that version of myself, there's another version of me that prefers to be away from all that prefers to be locked in this room for days on end. And I don't do that because 1, my dad would never let that slide, and 2, I have to work. Yay! And 3, I have shit to do, like, not like I'm busy, but I've been like making appointments and shit like that, fun adult shit. What I'm trying to say is I can't just sit in my room, even if I wanted to. I remember when I used to, when I could, like when I was younger. I'm young now, but when I was younger in middle school, I used to just sit in my room all the time and waste my days away. And that's something I think about a lot. Not as much, but it's still there because I've been doing this self-isolation thing for as long as I can remember, for real. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I'm watching another small YouTuber named Bee's Corner, and she's talking about self-isolation. And I don't even know if she's around my age, I'm just assuming she is, but it comes to my attention that a lot of us, as much as we don't like ourselves, we prefer to sabotage ourselves with ourselves, you know? Like, yeah, I tolerate myself, and I'm aware of that, but I still feel better about being locked in my room alone by myself. You see what I mean? Like, I think that's where comfort starts to become your enemy. And I think people have been preaching that forever. Like, fuck being comfortable. And I was against that because for the first time in my life, I feel somewhat comfortable. Like, I wouldn't say I'm content, but for the first time in my life, I'm able to somewhat control my thoughts somewhat. And it's nice to have control. And of course, now that I have control, I have to be an adult. That sucks, but it is what it is. What can you do? And I feel like even though I have better control, it doesn't matter because I still have what I have, you know? I think a lot of people are under the false impression that mental illnesses, they're like phases. And I think others are like that. Like sometimes my depression can come in episodes, but I'm mostly talking about OCD. And I'm seeing it get more attention now, but I think people still heavily sleep on that. I think they still heavily sleep on how every single day is a battle. Like every single one of them. And I'm not saying that so you feel bad. I'm saying that so you know? And I think that's why I self-isolate. Because when I'm alone, I bury myself in my thoughts. But when I'm high and alone, not only is my thoughts slowed down, but I'm able to enjoy myself because I can hear myself more. But my biggest point is that if I enjoy myself more when I'm out, why don't I just go out more? This video's all over the place. I'm sorry. I did take a rip like 40 minutes ago. I'm meeting all these cool people, and almost every day I'm learning that I'm a decent guy, even though my brain still says I'm kind of mediocre, but I'm below mediocre. But I'm meeting all these cool people who want to hang, and as much as that outdoor me Jerron wants to hang and, get high and talk about life, and because I love doing that. I love hearing about people's perspectives. I love it. As much as I want to do that, another part of me is tired. It's tired. I know I haven't lived that long. Not physically. Physically, I have energy, which is fun. I'm gonna miss that. People say it's like in your 20s or whatever. Like, so I am taking advantage of this energy while I have it. I still have a lot of energy, like kid energy, but my soul is so tired, man. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Like every day when I wake up, it's not like a sadness or a numbness, but it's like the very center of myself just feels so, And I have good nights, and then when I'm off, I have great days. And I'm doing better with not sitting in the dark puddles of my thoughts. I'm so much better at that. But when it happens, it's like I'm better at it, but when it happens, it hits, man. It hits. And work has taught me how to become more resilient. It's taught me how to hold my feelings more. And as much as I needed that, I feel like that was the last thing I needed. I was already good at that. On accident. I'm like the most functional, alright, I won't get that deep, but I'm like, you wouldn't tell you couldn't tell how much goes on in my head, and that goes a lot. You could tell that about a lot of people. Like, you wouldn't be able to just look at me and think, oh, that dude's thinking about a lot right now for no reason. But damn, I don't even know where I was going with that. It doesn't matter. What matters is I wanted to pull out this camera and talk because I've been feeling heavy. I've been feeling low. I've been keeping my head up, you know, because that's just what a hero's got to do. But lately, niggas been thinking who's gonna save the hero. And I'm not saying that as a dark way. I'm saying, like, who saves the hero when the hero needs help? And I think that's when we take the mask off and we rely on the friends of our true self, not the mask we put on to protect others. Wow, didn't mean to say that. So right, I think I'm done. The video's about to be 20 minutes. Well, it's 13 minutes. Quick little rant. I could go on forever. Really could. The videos I'm watching are like 30 minutes, but I'd rather not go on that long.
Hey guys, Lofo here. Present day, and it's safe to say I'm doing really good. I'm 21 days in. I am pretty tired. I just got off work a few hours ago, but I wanted to finish editing this video. It's actually not done being edited, but I finished the trimming segment, which means it's time to just make it fancy and fun. And I just wanted to let you guys know that the better days are here, and I am in a better spot. I can safely say that I'm no longer tolerating myself. I can say that I like myself now. I don't know if I can say love just yet, but I'm certainly getting there. And not to sound like a baby, but I want to say like almost once a week or every other week, I almost cry, or I won't lie, I tear up and cry, tears of joy, because part of me still can't believe where I am right now. In the video, Jerron spoke about how he smoked to keep his thoughts slow and he could hear himself, but I've reached this point where I can do that when I'm sober, and I just think that's beautiful. For a long time I've relied on weed. I still love it, and I still plan on returning to it, but I'm so happy to know that I can go back to it knowing that I don't need it. And that's why I can't wait to show you guys the 1 week documentary of me getting through it. It gets a bit dark at times, but for the most part, it's some good vibes. It's a lot of real talk, but it's me staying resilient, staying strong. Present me has reached a point where it's really easy not to smoke, but in the doc, you'll see how much I was struggling. Anyways, you could probably tell this is a different day from the first clip, because I got a shirt on now, and I was off that day. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for listening. Thank you for liking the video, and please feel free to comment. Everything you guys do on this channel, I take it to the heart. The support means so much to me, and I'm happy to have an audience that's willing to sit and listen to what I have to say. I hope you guys can relate in some sort of way. I hope this awakens you, and maybe you realize that you tolerate yourself, and if so, that's okay. You're not the only one doing it. All I ask you now is to work on that. I ask you to actively put in the work to slowly accept yourself. It's going to take time, and I can admit that it's been somewhat, not easy, but it's been somewhat, I don't know the word for it. Pretty much, I have things that help me do it better than others probably would. So I do advise you guys to try new ways, try different things, go on a walk without the music, be present with yourself. It works. You learn so much more about you that you didn't even think you could know. I could go on forever, like I said in the other clip, but the video's over, and this is the outro. Again, thank you for watching. I know I don't know every single one of you guys, but I love you guys, and I'm proud of you. I'm gonna say it to you just in case you don't say it to yourself. Take it easy. Go for it. I was out of town, getting lost till I was rescued. Now I'm in the clouds, come down when I run out of jet fuel. But I never run out of jet